I'm Laura Park.
And I'm Jennifer Tong.
And this is
It's Church Lady Chat.
And today's Church Lady Chat is all about the fresh thinking that's gone into the Congregational survey.
This year, Team Dynamics, the consulting firm that's helping us work to become a multicultural spiritual home, has been recommending some changes on how we ask our demographic questions. In particular, they have recommended that we ask more open-ended questions about the demographics, so that rather than have a list for people to choose from, we give people a chance to use their own words to tell us how they identify. So, for example, when we ask about gender, instead of having several possible options or other to choose from, we'll ask, what words do you currently use to describe your gender identity and or gender expression?
Yes, and we give people some examples just to show the possibilities, the range of possibilities. Cisgender woman, masculine of center, genderqueer, trans plus FTM, male, androgynous, two-spirit, etc.
And then another example is our question about race. So our question is, what words do you currently use to describe your race and or ethnicity? So the examples would be things like third generation Mexican American, Black, African American, Filipino and white, Lakota, white of German and Irish heritage, etc.
And this, of course, is going to take a little more time to code these responses, but we're going to have Team Dynamics help to figure out how to put these responses into categories, and we'll report on some of the phrases that people used that helped us create the categories.
And it's important for people to know there's no wrong answer to these questions. We're really interested in the actual words people would use to describe their identity to friends, family, and colleagues.
Plus, we're asking for family demographics this year. So we want one person from every household who's filling out the survey to give us the demographics for the members of the family who are not filling out the survey. Does that make sense?
It does. We sure do like to make things complicated, don't we? So if my spouse is going to fill out the survey, I need to talk to them to figure out which one of us is going to add the family demographics, right?
That's right.
And if my spouse is going to complete the survey, do I add their demographic data too?
No, because they'll add their demographic data when they fill out the survey for themselves.
So now let's talk about another innovation on this year's survey, which is the return of the you as an individual section. As we talked as a board about what we needed to understand about progress on the church's missions and ends, we realized we needed to know about the church's impact on an institutional level, but also at the individual level. So we still have the section that asks about your sense of how true the ends are for Unity as an institution. And we also have a section that asks about the impact of the church's work on your own life.
And we've set up this section something like Spirit Map. If you've ever done that inventory before, there'll be several statements, and we'll ask you to say how true this statement is of you, how important this statement is to you, all on a scale of 1 to 7, and third, how much Unity Church has supported you in this area.
So just like last year, we'll have the option to just fill out the mini survey if you can only give us 5 minutes. So folks won't see the you as an individual question if they just do the first part of the survey, right?
Yeah, that's right.
In some ways that's too bad because I really liked the list of questions for the you as an individual section. I felt like it just gave a roadmap for what the church could be doing in my life and how I could be living my life in the church.
Yeah, the second part of the survey only takes 10 minutes to fill out, so we really are hoping lots of people take that extra 10 minutes to go on to the you as an individual section and the program evaluation section so that we get that really rich understanding of the church's impact in people's lives.
The board and the team are really dependent on understanding people's responses to the survey. The board uses it to figure out if we're making sufficient progress towards the ends, and the executive team takes those results into their August retreat so they can figure out what they need to grow and shift and change in the upcoming programming for the church year.
The survey opened Monday, May 11th, and the last day to fill it out is Tuesday, May 26th. And the link to get to the survey is in the video description below. You can also find a link in the video description to the Church Lady Chat Facebook page where we post all of these videos. And we are looking forward to seeing you at the next
Church Lady Chat.